Alright,
Hello, we're back.
back with Sarah Jane. This is, I mean, we did watch Evil of the Daleks, but it feels like it's been forever since we've done a Sarah Jane.
Yeah, it has. I mean, we ended a season last
Yes.
time with Goodbye Sarah Jane Smith, where it seemed like we were saying goodbye,
Not quite,
but
not quite.
no. And
Luke's gone back to uni.
yeah, well, that's kind of what I'm saying is that at this point, yeah, we got Sarah Jane, Clyde, Rani.
Luke and K9-ish.
Yeah, yeah. Well, those are the three kind of mainstays
Yeah.
at this point. So yeah, it's gonna be good to
So, of
see what
course-
they do next.
Yeah, of course, Series 5, not a full series, unfortunately.
Yes, you did say that they it's kind of a half series.
Yes, I think she died midway through filming, or they had to stop filming because she was
Sure.
unwell.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah, very sad.
But we've got half the series, and we might watch a little special feature that's like a dedication to Sarah Jane as well. And
Of
maybe
course.
things she did as well. May do that. We might not react to it, but we'll definitely watch it.
Oh, absolutely.
Um,
Watch it.
Cool. So Series 5.
Yeah, let's see what was produced. Yeah, it's in it.
He's still in the credits. The opening.
Yeah. Presentations, lots of meteors, explosions. That was from.
Yeah, they're using clips from previous series, I
Yeah.
guess, because there wasn't enough.
Oh, that would make sense.
And we really aren't alone. Sometimes the most amazing people and creatures can find their way to Earth. And so can the most terrifying.
I love her narration on the openings and
Yeah.
the endings as well. So good.
Mm-hmm.
Really just sort of get you in that headspace of this show.
Yeah. Preparing you for the carnage that they had. Interesting.
It feels very Clausewitz, doesn't it?
It's like it's almost like a Cyberman. And they're like a fusion of that and some other things. Oh,
Here could be an adventure.
including Predator.
It feels very classic, doesn't it?
Classic and
Something falling from the sky, homeless man comes across it. It feels
Oh,
very
yeah.
Spearhead, very Clausewitz, very...
So a very interesting like lamp design.
Do you want one like that? We can get you one.
Very weak lights. Need upgrading. Looks a lot like my old phone.
I'll get an electrician out to check the wiring on Monday.
I hope we're not on
I
our
miss the days where you could get an electrician out way
They run.
the next day.
What do you want now, please? Something like that should explain everything. Actually, I'm even more confused.
I find out interesting.
Yeah. See?
We have to find out before they come looking for me.
From a nuclear power plant. Nuclear baby.
What is that?
Ah, okay. That's one thing from the intro.
We love this game.
Yeah.
And you're going to help me find my child.
There we go.
Asia. Oh, you started fostering, haven't you, my darling? How wonderful. I always thought you made such a perfect
Exactly.
move to me. Take power now, boys. I'm looking for a power surge in the area. Don't worry, baby. Nothing's coming to get you.
Is that her actual name? Just baby.
Yeah. That's what it says on the birth certificate.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Smith is quite used to danger.
Ah.
Sarah Jane, good to see you
Perfect.
again. Come through, come through. Oh, wait for me!
Welly chase.
They should make wellies that are like, well adapted.
Sports wellies.
Sports wellies, yeah. I should have played the Archers theme. That would have been perfect.
If it happened to be on at this exact time,
Yeah.
probably this on. It's always on.
Mhm. Oh wow.
Do you have equipment on your van that can track an ultra-high frequency electromagnetic signal?
Right, yes, I do.
Always have one handy.
Yeah.
Especially in cases like this.
We need to have a spin-off about the Pharos Institute.
Sure, I'd watch
It'd be like the Sarah Jane version of Torchwood.
I'm afraid.
that.
Now, our neighbour over the road, she's just fostered a baby. Ellie!
Starting to think they should have left Gita with those memories of everything.
Oh, yeah.
They have to come from the chip. Definitely not from the oven. Oven chips are the work of bad cooking and gobbling.
I mean, I'll take oven chips over steak at least. Oh.
This is not good. Not good at all.
You could say that. I say Predator, it's more Terminator. Literally chasing a child, come with me if you want to live. Yeah, it's Terminator.
That's some of those inspirations, doesn't it?
Mm.
By blue sky.
Ah yeah, just missed it.
Yay!
But, yeah.
Sarah Jane.
At least Mr. Smith can come
I need you to find Clyde.
CCTV cameras in operation across London, Sarah Jane. It may take some time.
Just do it. Maybe he's just taking Sky for a walk.
He is at the Summerwell Nuclear Power Station.
That wasn't much time.
And that's still pretty fast.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like much of an alien name.
We don't spell it the same way. Now give me the
No,
time.
no. Answers first.
Oh, with 3
What's
exits.
that thing back there in white?
Oh wow. Yeah, got the whole place.
This is a great filming location, isn't it? Kind of reminds me of that Blake 7 episode.
Oh,
Is it
the-
Redemption?
Yes, Redemption.
How perfect.
You see, a baby will always find her mother.
Give her to me.
No.
I was wrong!
Everything's happening right now. What? You might want to think twice about that. Whoa! Ah. Okay.
Yeah. Sky Part 1.
Oh, it's called Sky.
Yep.
Okay, that is the most vague title. That
You wouldn't
could
know.
be- that could
That's
be
why I
anything.
was like, you missed it. But yeah.
Yeah, well,
It didn't matter at all. Thoughts so far?
yeah, it's a fun. Yeah, it's a fun story. Obviously, quite inspired, but it's still good Sarah Jane.
Cool. Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to seeing how it all concludes.
Mm-hmm. We've already seen a decent amount of this,
Yeah,
I think.
I think so. I think yeah. Which is why I was wondering, just you okay with me seeing it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm never sure somebody brought you to protect you, and that's what I'm going to do.
Ah, yeah. Don't even have an idea for that.
No?
What, you remember when you were a baby?
It was only about half an hour ago.
What do you call a man who has
I
paper
was gonna.
I
I was gonna say like 10 minutes, but yeah.
Is the child under control? The metal kind and flesh kind have been at war for centuries. I believe Sky was created as a doomsday weapon.
Okay, if she's a bot, can't we just defuse her?
Oh, God, that's
Why did nobody think of this
her not
until now?
genetic chip is
Yeah.
detonating.
Hmm.
Is that safe? Until I'm ready. Oh, great, so we get babysitting duty.
We're doing this by my laws, Sky.
But
Good.
I don't really understand promises.
Hey, wait!
That kid's gonna get us in so much trouble.
What is this? Child damaged the metal kind just enough for me to make use of it.
of
As a home.
course.
A home for what? All heavenly awards. You're bringing
Of
your
course,
awards to Earth.
again.
Once your flesh can experience Metalkind savagery. Sky will fulfill her destiny.
A nuclear reactor, how exactly are we supposed to do that?
Will we find the way anyway?
Look it up on YouTube. How
Yeah.
to
You
shut
you
down.
Which is ace because I'm brilliant at no.
If we don't get this right, we don't just go back to the last level.
I was just gonna try and make a joke linking it to more pop culture things, but I don't know if I can even begin. Oh. Well.
Tomorrow we get this house rewired.
Tomorrow.
Hmm.
That's ambitious. There should be some residual. It wouldn't just go out straight away, I wouldn't have thought.
Okay, maybe.
It's so unrealistic.
Okay, maybe realism is not something to be as considered. Oh. Well, that worked out.
All about you fostering beautiful baby Sky. Hello.
That's me. Hello. I grew up.
Yes, well, that's what babies do, but not just in one day. Obviously. Obviously.
Oh.
Did you see that?
Yeah. I reckon Sparky hasn't totally lost her spark.
I just want Mr. Smith to make sure there are no effects.
The
of
bomb
energy
part.
blood.
But,
Really, Miss Smith, how can you possibly see through this?
How did you get in here?
I'm afraid the captain considers that privileged information.
Okay.
You brought Sky.
And might I say, what a perfect
There we
name
go.
for such a perfect child. Young Sky, not laden with cloud. And somehow,
Just today.
the child must find her way home.
For as long as you wanted.
Well,
I mean, she's
that's
officially been given the Smith name, so.
until the next time.
Oh no, wait!
What?
What's pizza?
Just you, please.
She's only had milk in her entire life.
The most wonderful
Yeah.
thing about
Yeah.
is that there's always
Sky
Yeah.
has joined the team.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
And it's a very similar story to Luke, basically,
Yes,
isn't it?
very similar story, very similar character
Yeah.
and origin.
Yes.
Definitely. Yeah, and that was a very interesting second part as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Do you remember that character from Lost in Time?
Yes. Yes, I do. But we still don't know who he is.
No, and unfortunately we never quite will, because they never managed to get to that.
They don't
point.
follow up until what would have been.
Yeah.
Oh.
There are theories and the writers have said stuff, which I will explain to you after we watch Series 6 of Doctor Who.
Ah,
Yeah.
I get it. Well, at least we'll find out something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to go have a few minutes to go and have a think and come up with a score, our usual score system?
Yes. Ah, okay.
Purple 6.
Purple 6, orange 8.
Nice. Purple
Yes.
is for fun.
Orange is for surprise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe so what was...
Well, because, I mean, yeah, the first episode I enjoyed, but it was, you know, I didn't, I guess, think as much of it. But
Yeah.
but I think it's because of the way we watch it, you know, the fact that it all feels like one thing. But no, in the second part, when they actually really start delving a bit more into the characters, I was actually quite surprised by how kind of effective it was. I mean, I think for me, one of the main things was this, you know, the idea of Sky kind of being told that she has to do one thing, that she has this one purpose, but you know, and then kind of the idea of, should someone be made to do something just because this other person kind of sees that as what the future should bring, or, should you let, them make the decision? I
Sure.
just found that angle really interesting, and also the kind of the back and forth between Miss Myers and the metal kind as well, about the different reasonings of why they're, in conflict, and just how all of that tied together. So I think, again, I wasn't really sure how much, well, if I would put surprise, but that is how it felt.
Okay, that's good.
And it kind of, it improved the overall kind of thing for me, which I guess, I mean, it's the Sarah Jane Adventures.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It is.
In the writing, so
Yeah.
maybe I shouldn't be surprised, but
I guess
I don't
maybe
know.
it's part of the surprise that we have the new character at all.
yeah.
Because it
Yeah,
has been
I
a
suppose.
while since we introduced anyone new like this to the team.
And I guess thinking about it, some of those similar things might have even been in the first episode when Luke was introduced, because Sky is a very similar character to Luke. So there may have actually been a bit of that as well then. It's been... How long has it been since we watched Invasion of the Bane? I remember the name.
A couple of years.
Couple of years, yeah. So maybe,
Maybe not
there's...
quite that long, but yeah, something.
Yeah, well, it was fairly...
Yeah.
I think. But yeah.
Let me
So
find it.
maybe there was some of the same stuff in that, but either way, I still really liked it here as well.
Okay.
So
I think for me that's kind of why I didn't give it much higher, because it's fun and, I think Clyde is brilliant, as always. I love Clyde. But it just felt too similar to the Luke storyline, and a bit not as well thought out, not as well
it's not as
established as well, because what we get with Luke is we get that opening story with him,
Mm-hmm.
but then we get to explore this idea of you having a destiny that lies with your original mother, and then the choice that he makes is the exact same choice that she makes here in Enemy of the Bane, when she comes back and tries to convince him to do all the scroll and all of that stuff.
So it's
with
kind of a
Santaran. I think it's much better done there, and this is exactly the same.
Yeah, well, that was like, that was the pilot, wasn't it?
No, Enemy of the Bane.
No, Invasion of the Bane.
Yes, but then I'm talking about when they come back and do when she comes back.
Oh, right.
So our video is from 1st of January 2021.
Oh,
So
perfect.
A year and a half-ish. Probably,
Yeah.
a year and 9 months or so, probably.
Yeah, that's quite a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So yeah, we'll join Clyde, Ronnie, Sarah Jane, and Sky
For the next adventure. Yeah.
next time.
We'll see you then.
Outro.
Outro.